So sitting down, closing your eyes, assuming whatever posture helps you to feel comfortable. So if you can't use knees, sitting on your sit bones, you can even lie down for a few moments if you have, if you feel you haven't just got a, just to allow the energy to settle, just to allow the mind to come inside the body, and let go of everything else that you have been doing or you need to do, so you occupy this particular moment fully and enjoy it. So your spine is long, from the tailbone, the sits bone, all the way up to the crown. There's a feeling of uplift, a feeling of energy rising up towards your higher power, your higher consciousness, beyond you. Go beyond your crown, as though you have at least another 6 inches of space that you occupy all around your body, and particularly above your crown. Slight uplift in the sternum. Don't poke the chin up, don't poke it down. Eyes can be softly closed. Front body is soft and open. And there's a feeling of sturdiness, stability in the lower body, so you feel unshakable. Nothing is going to push you over, nothing is going to let you wobble or flow from one side to the other. The breath is coming in through the nostrils gently and out. No need to manipulate. No need to extend the breath, no need to hold the breath, just allow it to come in and out. Allowing other stimulus, other sensory perception to soften into a background, a kind of haze, where you are alert to what's going on around you. You know it's there, you know your surroundings, you know the noises, the sounds, maybe even the smells and scents in the air. But that is all just a kind of opaque sensory perception. Your alert focus is in the body. Maybe you're tired, or maybe you did sleep well, you feel like you want to be energized. Whatever you need from the practice today, give it. Obviously, I am instructing, I am leading you and making suggestions. But do your utmost to make the practice work for you. Bringing your hands to your heart. You can blink and open the eyes and come into your space. Now there's some building going on outside my window, outside my home, so there might be a bit of background noise, but I will do my very best to make sure that I project my voice. So we're just going to open up the body a little bit because we're doing a lot of standing today. So let's just open the side body, open up the shoulders. So breathing in, open up. Stretch up as far as you can. Really stretch. Link the fingers together. Push against the air. Just stretch out your body. You can maybe wiggle from side to side. And breathing in, stretch even higher. Come up as high as you can. And then breathe out and kind of pull. So you've got this kind of resistance as you pull the fingers and you allow the arms to come down. And we'll do that a few times. Just breathing in, push the air up. Stretch up above, stretch as high as you can. Link the fingers, push them up. Not not scrunching the shoulders, they will lift, but try and keep the shoulder blades down on the back. Breathe in here, come taller, even taller, 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 then pinging the hands away. Just pinging them away, some resistance there. We're going to do that one more time. Breathing in. Stretch it up. Link the fingers. Press up and really stretch, and maybe you can stretch out of the heavy pelvis and maybe just a little wiggle side to side, depending on how you're sitting, whatever's comfortable. And bring the arms back out. And a few shoulder shrugs, one way and the other way. We're just going to do a couple of neck rolls because we are going to be using the neck, the head quite a lot in our standing postures today. So let's just ease things out and open up all those vertebrae before we get going. So please bring your chin down towards the sternum and just allow the traction there to stretch the back of the neck, and just allow it for a few moments. Just allow it to happen. You can breathe in from here, lift the head gently, don't throw the head back, and maybe you can just look up and stretch the throat, which can be really nice as well. For the thyroid area, just stretching the throat. And back down. I'm just going to do this 3 times up and down, but I want it to be slow. I want you to allow the weight of the head to lead the movement. Breathing in, lift it up. And if it's safe for you, if your eyesight is safe to throw the head back, that's fine. You can do it as you sort of warm up and there's a bit more room. And down again, but keep the eyes open, especially if you suffer from low blood pressure. Nice long neck. And the last time up. Just opening up the throat nicely. And bring it back. And just take a pause there. Don't rush around by throwing the head around. We're going to do some rotations now. So down with the chin. I'm going clockwise first. So breathing in, I kind of lift my chin up to the right. Bring it all the way up. And I breathe out as I come down. And I'm really trying to make an effort to stretch the neck. I don't want to lift the shoulders, so you have to be slow and mindful of the weight of your head. Breathing in, keep the eyes open, unless you feel safe to close them, it's your choice. I'd rather keep mine open, all the way down. One more time, breathing in, soften those shoulders down, try not to hunch them, even if you feel some resistance. Slow it down. Slow it down all the way back to the front and take a moment here. Just take a moment. I'm breathing, come left. I'm coming left, and so I'm breathing in as I lift up, and I'm kind of breathing out as I come back. And you'll notice if you do it slowly enough and mindfully, you will notice where your tight spots are. Okay? Just noticing, and you can hear some crunching. I can hear quite a bit of crunching. I've got particular tightness on the right today, I notice, and I do sleep on my right a lot. And back up one more time. And back down. And just allow yourself to rest in the middle. Maybe close your eyes. Let the blood settle. And we're just going to do some side neck movements. So, because I want to, when we're practicing the standing postures, do quite a bit with the neck. So the more we open it now, the more accessible the practice will be, the less likely it is we will strain the neck. I want to strengthen it, not strain it. So I'd like you to tilt your chin up to the right corner. So you're sitting straight, face is straight on, and then you breathe in and tilt the chin up to the right corner. And bring it back. It's just a kind of diagonal stretch. And breathing in, tilt it to the left. And just stretch out the throat. And bring it back. Now we're going to bring the right ear to the right shoulder. So breathe in, sit tall. Every exhalation, I want you to release the ear as though it's coming to the right shoulder. The right ear is coming to the right shoulder. So breathing in here, breathe in deeply, breathe in. And as you breathe out, you release. And that this is stretching the left neck, okay? Just let it happen. Let gravity take the head. Okay, don't try and hold it. Breathing in. Breathe out. Let the head go, let the neck stretch. Breathe in. And let it go. Really release. If you really release, the head will come down quite far. This may be enough for you. If you feel you want to stretch a bit more, bring the left hand out. Right out. It's not touching the floor, but it's out. And if you feel you want to, you can place the right hand on the left ear. We're just taking 3 more breaths, so it's quite deep, so just take your time. Breathe in, breathe out, release. Breathing in, breathe out, release. Last time in, and last time out. Really release. Now release the right hand and bring it down. Pause. Then place the right hand under the right ear. Breathe in and help your head up. So nothing is too much strain in it, because it's a very long stretch for the neck. And you know, you just a little bit of right to left, but gently, very gently. We'll just do the other side. So breathing in here, breathe out, left ear towards the left shoulder. Now the shoulders don't hunch up, they're really soft and they're down on the body, okay? Breathing in, breathe out, allow the head to feel heavy and enjoy the stretch starting on the right. Breathe in one more time and breathe out, allow the head to sink. Now bring the right hand out. So it's just pointing out diagonally away from your body. If it feels okay, you can place just the weight of the hand on the ear, the left hand on the, left hand onto the right ear. Yeah, so breathing in here and breathe out. Literally let it sink. Breathing in and breathing out. Let it sink. Breathe in here and breathe out. Let it sink. Really nice stretch. It's quite deep, so enjoy it, but just be careful. Don't go too deep. Drop your left hand. Breathe in. Press the left hand against the left ear and bring the head up. And just shake out your hands. Shake out your head a little bit, make everything nice and loose. And we'll just do some side stretches. So we start with the side ribs. I'm going to sit cross-legged for this. You sit how you like. You know, you might be on a chair. If you have to use a chair as part of your practice, that's perfect. It's perfect to do that, because you know you can alternate then. If you can't do something particularly on the floor and you have a limitation with one element of your body, keep the chair, keep the chair handy. More difficult to do when we're in a flow, but when we're doing static postures, it's perfectly fine to do that. So we're just going to bring the right hand to the floor. It might come a little bit away from the body, it doesn't have to be too close. Breathe in with the left and really stretch up before you stretch across, okay? This is important to lengthen before we extend, before we come over. And just stretching out, and you might want to look up and just really see if you can keep the sit bones down as you stretch to the right. And breathe in, come up, and then the other side. So stretch with an inhalation with the right arm up, and then come over. And you might come to your elbow, you might not, but the important thing is not to rock off those sit bones, okay? And breathing in, come up, We're just going to do that a few times just to see if you can get deeper each time, but I want you to lengthen the arm, not to drop it in front, lengthen it across. Really stretch, keep on those sit bones, don't let them lift up. Breathing in, come over. And it's out to come across. Really, really stretch. And one last time. Breathing in, lengthen as much as you can. And breathing, and what my right side's a little bit tight today, I don't know why, can't think. And at the other side, but we have these things that happen, and sometimes we don't even know what they are. And coming up, just shake up the hands, don't hold any tension, shake up the head, do your thing. We're just going to do a couple of twists because again, we're going to be twisting in these postures today. I'm working quite deeply with the standing postures, and then we'll do some balancing at the end of the practice. So up with the left arm, out to the right knee with the left arm, right arm behind. Now don't be in a rush to twist, because people twist sometimes and they're leading with the neck and the head, so we don't want to undo the work we just did. Breathe in here, sit tall. Breathe out, move the ribs, lower, mid, upper. Move the ribs. Now we're going to do one more of those. Breathing in. Breathing out. Move the ribs, look back if you can. Breathe in, look forward, and come forward. We'll do the other side. So nice long arm. Breathe in here. Breathe out to the left. Left arm comes behind, and you're already trying to sit tall, you're not slumping back. Breathing in here, breathe out, move from those ribs. It's your spine that's twisting, but it helps to think of the ribs. Let's do one more. Breathing in, sit really tall. Breathing out, moving to the left. Breathe in, look forward, and come forward. We'll just do a couple of forward bends. Yeah, just open the legs out as wide as you can without it feeling as though it's a strain, okay? And tuck the toes up. I had a terrible cramp in bed this morning. Oh my God, the back of my right calf. I don't know why, I don't usually get them. But I did, and it's only now it's starting to settle really. So flex your toes, and you're sitting up on your sit bones, so there's this slight kind of forward inclination. You're not coming back here. I just want to do a couple of little stretches here. Okay, we won't come very far down. It's the morning, we're just easing into it. Breathing in. I want you to lean forward. So I'm trying to catch your hands in the screen maybe. Lean forward. And breathe in and come up. We're just warming up the spine. Breathing in. We can do it like this without coming onto our knees. And breathe out. Lean forward. And breathing in. And breathing out. And let's do it one more time. Breathing in here. From the hips. So you're flexing the feet and you're coming forward from the hips. And maybe the hands can come down this time. And keep the hips keep the feet flexed. Not the hips, I think I said hips. Keep the feet flexed. And breathe in, look forward. And breathe out. Just see if you can incline your elbows to the floor a little bit. Maybe they can, maybe they can't. Doesn't matter. Breathing, come up. We're just going to do some side body work in this position, okay? So we can start with the right arm coming over to the left. So you can bring, the left hand can come into the floor by here if you like. You know, the back of my palm is going in between my legs here. So I'm breathing in and I'm stretching. And I'm just coming over to the side, and my feet are still flexed. I'm not particularly reaching for my feet, okay? But I'm kind of going in an opposite direction with the left hand. I'm just working with the side body. Keep those sit bones engaged. Maybe you can come really low, maybe not. Good. Take a break. We'll do the other side. Make sure the feet are flexed so you feel firm, okay? Nice firm base. My right hand is coming under, just here on the floor. I'm breathing in, I'm stretching up,
And I'm just going to send my right hand towards my left leg. It's not a particular yoga posture, I'm just opening the body. Just warming up. Keep the feet flexed. And coming in. Bring the feet together. Make sure the flesh on your bottom is moving away from the sit bones so you can really engage with the floor. Flex your toes, okay? Flex your toes. And we're going to do some forward bends from this position, okay? So if you need to bend your knees a little bit here because, you know, it's just too much for your hamstrings, then do it, it's fine. Think about getting the belly, the abdomen to the thighs. Don't worry about the nose coming to the legs or whatever. Abdomen towards the thighs. You can bend the knees if you need to. Breathing in, stretch up towards the sky. Breathing out, come forward. Maybe you can get to the feet, maybe not. Drop the head. Breathing in, come up. We're doing it straight after each other. Breathing out. Now, gradually pull your belly back as you're breathing out. Hopefully you didn't have porridge. Breathing in. And this time we're going to stay down just for a few seconds. Few breaths. Breathing out. Maybe you can breathe in, look forward, glance forward. Breathing out, pull the tummy back and see how far you can come. They say we're not completely warmed up, so don't strain the lower back. Breathe in, push forward. It's always important to push forward so you can really come up in your Dandasana, yeah, and just a couple of hip things before we get to standing. Bring the right foot against the left leg. Nice and straight, and you can just encourage the knee to bounce up and down a little bit just to help you with your hip. You can put your foot up onto the thigh if that suits, you know, it's up to you. That can be quite nice, like a little half lotus, that can be quite nice to do, depending on how you feel. Now you're going to breathe in here and twist to the left because I want you straight over the leg. Breathing out. Take a few breaths here. So a big stretch for this side of the body, yeah, the right side. Breathing in, look forward. Breathing out, pull that tummy back. And see if you can get closer. Breathe in, look forward and see if you can really lengthen from the top of the spine, the cervical spine, right through the thoracic, right through to the lumbar. And breathing out, pull the tummy back. You can round. One more time, breathing in, look forward. And breathing out, see if you can come down. You must pull the belly back. Don't worry about getting head to knees. Think about chest to foot. And think about keeping the elbows equal. Breathe in here. Come up a really big stretch for the side body there and the hip. And release the legs and you can bounce them out. You should be feeling warmer, yeah? The forward folds will always create some heat. So we're going to bring the left leg up now. So bring it up either against the thigh so that your heel is practically against your pelvic floor, if that's possible. If not, it can be further down. Or you can have it up here, yeah? If you have the flexibility and you want to put it up there, that's perfect as well. And just sitting nice and tall as you can. Knee comes out and your belly's back, you're tall. Nice, strong right leg, really strong. So we breathe in. I kind of tend to breathe in from the space between my knee and my straight leg, because this is not just a forward fold, and people do tend to forward fold here and they haven't actually twisted. There's a twist involved. So the way I remember that in my brain and my body is I breathe into the space and then I twist and come out. Yeah? So you don't have to have your feet your hand on your foot. You can have your hand on your shin, on the floor. Now breathe in here and look forward. And breathe out, see if you can bring the tummy back so you have space to sink further forward. Think about forward rather than down. Breathe in, look up. Really nice kind of, your head coming forward so that, you can soften the shoulders. You don't have to pull the foot. Thinking about extending and lengthening the spine. And then breathing out, you're pulling the tummy back so you can get closer to the thigh. One last time, breathe in. And one last time, breathe out. Pull the tummy back. So you're right down. And breathe in. And come up. And just shake up your legs. Give them a little bounce. You can bring your hands behind. Just release the hips, release the core, release everything. Bring your feet together. And we're just going to do a last forward fold before we get up. Yeah. We're just going to work a little bit on the hips. So feet together, they don't have to be really close to your body. Depends on your knees and how your hips are feeling. And again, you just butterfly them out. Not too rigorously, it's a sort of a loosening up exercise. It's not about shaking them too much, it's just giving them a little bit of space, a little bit of, it's like when you shake your hand. Okay, so I'm going to hold onto my feet, I'm going to breathe in, and as I breathe out, I'm coming forward. I'm thinking about coming forward. And as I think about coming forward, I'm bringing my tummy back at the same time. So I breathe in, I try and extend and lengthen. There's a rounding that goes on, so don't worry about that. Then breathing out. You see if you can get more space. Just do one more breath here. Breathing in and breathing out. Let's try another one. Breathing in and breathing out. And if you release, you get closer to the floor each time. Now you might want to put a bit of pressure on the shins to open the hips. And breathe in. And because we've been going forward a lot, it'd be nice to come back and make sure our backs are fine. So bring your hands behind. Yeah, bring your hands behind your bottom. And then breathe in and just stretch up a little bit, Just to release there. Keep pushing through the hands, keep pushing, and down. Okay, now however you get up, you get up. Okay, I'm going to come onto my knees. Some people can't do that, so you need to find the way that you can manage that. I'm going to put a practice for my sharing is caring session I do now on Sunday morning as part of my yoga therapy training. I'm inviting people to join me free of charge every Sunday at 9:30 on my page, not in this group. And I'm doing a practice for people with dodgy knees. So that might be worth looking into if you have that issue. Okay, so I'm just going to come onto my knees so that I can get up. So tuck in my toes, looking forward, breathing in here. I'm breathing out. I lift and I come, and we're just going to take a little couple of seconds here to just lengthen the spine, bending your knees, pedaling through the feet, just lengthening out. Breathe in here, look forward, and come forward a little bit. It's not high plank, you're just coming forward a little bit. Breathe in, breathe out, just come back. Just do that a couple of times. Breathing in, come forward. Doesn't have to be full high plank. And breathing out, come back. Knees can be bent if they need to be, don't have straight legs if it's painful for your hamstrings. Breathing, come forward a little bit, not too much. And come back. And then just straighten up your legs. You have to bend your knees, that's fine. Let's dangle for a minute. I enjoy dangling. Feet are hip distance apart, head is down in between the arms. Bend the knees slightly. You can rock from side to side, just helping the legs to warm up as well because you've been sitting down. Might need to stretch your hamstrings, stretch your calves, stretch your lower back. Yeah, and breathing in and uncurl. Just uncurl for now, press the feet into the floor and take a sip of water before we start our standing practices. And enjoy. Okay. Looks like it's going to be a lovely day, so you should be able to get out into some sun. Okay. So just let's warm up the calves. Let's get into our nice musculoskeletal system. These standing practices are wonderful for strengthening, but also making sure we align our balance and align our posture. And we start always with the feet. So please start with your feet. So hip distance apart, and a kind of slight drawing forward of the shins and a pressing down of the feet. So your knees are not locked, but they're not completely bent. They need to be quite straight. So you're pressing down through the feet. And you can already feel, that makes a difference to your posture. Huge difference. We're just going to warm up. I just want to come up and down onto the toes. This is to help me with my cramps as much as anything, because I'm still feeling the effects. Breathing in, come on up, and really stretch up, tall as you can, and breathe out slowly down. We'll just do this a few times, and it calms the system down as well. It's really nice practice to do this. Breathing in, float up. Float up and really stretch through the calves, the toes. The body becomes beautifully aligned. Can't do anything else to keep the balance, but be aligned, and come down. And again, try and go slowly and really strongly, breathing in like you're pushing the air. So you have resistance in your practice, isometric resistance, and down, all the way down. And enjoy. We're going to stay up next time. So breathing in, come on up, come up to the tiptoes, breathe out here, pull the belly in. Now my hands, you can't see them in this picture sadly, but I've just got them, sort of in Namaskar Mudra. Yeah, you can do that. Keep up on your toes, don't go down. Increase the length of the time you're up on your toes. Very strengthening. Breathing out, come down. Good. Now this time when we're up, I'm linking my fingers. I'm doing the usual kind of reverse thing because I want to go side to side, okay? So breathing in, come up. Link your fingers. I haven't got much length in my room, this is the thing. Stretch up. Now breathe out and let the belly come back. So you feel really strong, really strong. Breathe in here. And breathe out, keep the belly back. Come to the left. So really strong crescent shape. I'm still up on my toes, still up. Breathe in, come up here. Breathe out, belly back. And the other side. Now come on, really stretch through, breathing in and all the way down. Oh, right, we're doing it just once more because we are going to do different balances, and I just feel like this is a really good way to start balancing. We'll just do that once more. Breathing in, come on up, and see if you can make your practice to come taller than you usually do. Fingers are linked and palms are pressing to the sky. So your whole body, your whole system is on your toes, and your strength is in your legs, obviously in your core and your side body because we're going sideways. Breathe in, breathe out, push through those hands. Come on, push through them. Strong, belly comes back, that keeps you stable. Breathe in here and to the other side. Push those arms away, push them away, keep strong, keep strong. Breathe in here. Now don't collapse down, float. Float like an angel landing, yeah? Yes, all the way down. Feel your arms, the strength in your arms. Good, good, good. Stretch it out. Stretch it out, shake out those legs. Okay, stand onto the left foot please. Lift up your right. I want you to rotate the ankle. Press into the left foot, doesn't matter if you have to hold a chair or a wall. Come on, let's try it. Keep nice and steady, keep that belly back, keep breathing, and let it go. Step onto the right foot, lift the left. Rotate, and really make the rotations matter. Don't sort of half do it. Make the ankle work. The standing leg is nice and strong. Rotate, rotate, and let it go. A little bit of balance. I'm going to come off my mat because I've got a wall behind me. Just lifting your right leg and just swinging it, okay? And just go with your flow. You're not talking or teaching, you're just in your space, so go with your own flow, because my flow when I'm talking will wobble a bit. Longer you make the legs, the better, and the other side. You'll notice the work in the ankle, so if you've had ankle injuries and you're in rehab, as long as it's okay with your physio, you can do these strengthening work. Just shake it out. And you can move the arms and get a bit of freedom in the hip, you know. And it's always easier on one leg than the other. So you need to practice with the weaker leg a bit more, shake things out, don't hold tension, and then across the body. So I'm standing on my left leg and my right leg is coming across. Anyone can do these. Elderly people can do these, holding onto the side of the chair, helping them gain confidence, making them strong so they don't fall over so easily, helping with balance, and down onto the right leg. And the other side. This kind of pendulum action. Good? Good, good. And shake it all out. And shake everything out, you know, shake your head, shake your legs, shake everything. Just getting rid of any stress, any tension, loosen it all up. It's a really good thing to do, just loosen it all up. Okay, we're going to start with some forward folds. We're going to go through the forward fold series, the Samastitihi series, which is the stand-in series. Okay, and you've done them lots of times before, but when we add different elements like the breath, the holds, the neck, it can become a lot stronger. Okay, so let's just start with our forward folds. We're going to do 6 of these and we're doing them one after another. So this is where the work comes. We're breathing in to go down, extending the spine, and we're breathing out and pulling the belly to come back. Okay, so nice hip distance feet, pressing them into the floor, breathing in here, breathing out. Extend the spine forward and then come down. That's your out breath. We'll take our time with the first one, okay? Breathing in, you can bend the knees slightly if you need to. Breathing in, bring the arms up, push into the floor, and release. Okay, so breathing in, stretch as long and tall as you can. Press those feet into the floor. Breathing out. You come forward, the belly comes back, you lengthen, you come down. All the way down. Breathing in, stretch forward. And breathing out. So there's 2 rounds of full breath here. Okay, we're doing 4 more. Breathing in, stretch. Breathing out. All the breath out. Breathing in. Breathing out. So think of the breath lasting about 6 counts. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Press the feet, press them. Come Coming back up is more work. You need the help from the feet. And down. We're doing 2 more. Breathing in. Breathing out. Stretch. And down. Let the belly be against the thighs. Breathing in. Stretch forward. And out. Last one. Breathe in. Breathe out. Belly back, please. So that you make space so the belly more or less lands on thighs. Breathing in slowly, pushing away with the hands, saving your back. And release. Shake out. Shake out. So this time we're going to strengthen it. We're going through chair pose all the way to the floor, okay? So I will show you. We'll probably do 2 sets of 3. Okay. So think about, in chair pose, think about there being something between your thighs that you're gripping onto. You want to really connect the thighs. You really want to work them, okay? When you're bending the knees, just think of it as softening the knees, okay? So, and you also need to get the butt back. So let's try. Breathing in here. Breathing out. You're going to bend your knees, come forward, all the way down. Keep your bum sticking out, knees bent. Now breathe in here. Bum is low, body is high. Keep down, look up. So the bum is down like you're sitting on a chair. Use your feet. One more breath. Breathe in, push to the floor. And open. So it's quite strong. So you must make the connection with the floor, and you must make the connection with the, in between the thighs, and the upper body is up. It's not here, it's up. Okay. So breathing in. Bend, then come forward. So you're coming into, quite diagonal, not diagonal, you're coming across horizontally. Then down. Belly is on my thighs now. So breathe in, stick the butt down a bit more. Here. Up with the arms. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in. One more time out. Breathe in, push, push, push through the feet. And open. And shake out the legs. We do 1 more of those. Hope you're okay. If it's hurting the knees, don't come down as deeply. Accommodate whatever you need to do. The standing postures will all strengthen the knees. They'll strengthen the legs so that there's less pressure on your knee joints. Okay, so we're doing 1 more in that way. We're breathing in. We're breathing out and bending and coming long with the back. So we're coming forward, long. So you're almost a table. Then you're out. Now breathe in, sink down more with the butt. Up with the arms. Breathing in and breathe out, pull it back. Breathing in, pull it back. Last time, breathe in. Arms up, up. Now breathe in and up you come. Makes you sweat a little bit. Shake it out. Shake out those legs. Shake out the legs. Good. You're doing well. So we're going to go through the warrior postures. So you can come to the front of your mat and step back with the left foot. And you know how to set this up, most of you. Back leg is turning in slightly. And you're on a train track, yeah? You want the feet behind each other. Unless you have balance issues, it's fine to have them wider. So I want you to roll the right knee out over your ankle. Breathe in here and open out. Look down your front fingers. Now, usually you think you're here and this is it, and what am I doing? Not much. I want you to feel the back foot really pressing in I want you to feel the front foot really pressing in. So notice that. Back off a minute, and then go into it and really press the front foot down. And notice what it does for your legs. Less pressure on the knees. Breathe in here. Keep the belly back as you breathe out. Breathe in one more time. Breathe out, you're going to rotate. So back arm comes down, front arm comes up and back. Look up. Now keep the connection with the feet. Press them into the floor. Press them. As you breathe out, pull the belly back. Really press the feet. Breathe in, come up. Warrior two. Stretch the arms. Stretch them more. Fingertips are stretching. Now breathe in here. Breathe out. Bring the right arm to the right thigh, but you are pressing into the foot. You're not pressing into the knee. Open up your chest. Open up your chest. Now you can bring this arm up, or you can bring it over. Up to you. But keep that foot engaged. Keep breathing. Every out breath, pull it back. 3 more. Come on, these are long hold postures to strengthen. Press the feet. The feet are the key. Lift up the arm, don't lean on it. Don't lean on it. Breathe in. Open up. And you can come towards the front. Left hip might be a little bit, oh my goodness. Shake it out. Shake it out. Before we go to the other side, we're going to do Prasarita Pavakonasana. So open up wide. You should be pretty warm now. Think of the legs as being the strongest thing. The feet are the connection with the floor. Yes, lovely. Wide enough for you to be comfortable, you don't feel wobbly. Yeah, not so wide that you feel like you're wobbly. So we're going to breathe in here. And as we did on the floor, and we were preparing for this earlier on, you're coming forward. So press those feet, weight till the butt comes back, head comes forward, stretch out through the cervical spine, the thoracic, stretch. You have to balance the weight, you've got weight in your feet and the butt's going back. Now you can bend. Maybe the knees have to bend a little bit. There's more weight on the front of the foot, but you have to be sure you don't topple over. Breathe in here. Every out breath, pull the belly back. Get closer to the floor. Squeeze the thighs. Breathe in, look forward. Breathe out. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the thighs. The last time like this, breathing in and breathing out. Squeeze those thighs, press the feet into the floor. Now you can put your hands to your hips, look forward along the mat or along your floor. Back is nice and long. You could have somebody have a cup of tea there. Breathing in here, bring it up. Nice. Turn the feet out to the left. So my left foot's going towards the left, my right is coming behind. And my right toes are turning slightly in, and I'm pressing into the long side of my, the foot, the outside of the foot. So turning the knee towards my little toe, so I feel it here. I don't have the knee turning in. It's very important that. I can't see you, so I can't keep a lying in you, but make sure the knee is turning towards the little toe. Breathing in, long, beautiful warrior pose. Now really make it work. It's a dynamic pose, even though you're not physically moving. So much going on here, huge amount. Press the front foot into the floor and the back foot. Breathing in and out, pull the belly back. Press those feet, press them. Go for length, 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 length in the arms, the fingertips. More, squeeze the thighs, squeeze everything. Inner thighs, squeeze it. Squeeze it, take up the whole space, front, side, back. Breathe in here, drop the right arm. Look up if you feel safe, you don't have to. Breathe. Breathing out, pull the belly back. Pull it back.
can bring it down. Now the arm comes to the thigh, but I don't want you to lean on it. It's gently touching. Open the right shoulder. Breathe in, arm can come up. Breathe out. Don't lean though, don't lean on that thigh, stretch it. Like you're twice as long as when you started on the mat this morning. You're twice as long. Outside back foot to right fingertips, look at it, long. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. Breathe in here. Come up. And you can straighten your legs, turn the feet in. I'm going to just shake mine out a bit. My mat's a bit slippy actually. I bought this, I've always had Manduka mats. They're expensive. And they're like, you know, ergonomic and environmental and everything. And I've always been happy with them. But this one, no, it slips when I get sweaty. So I need another one. Probably a £5 one. Okay, hope you're all okay. Hope everything's going well. Yes, I want to practice Trikonasana in a stronger way than we normally do. So I want you to turn the foot to the right foot to the right, left foot pointing in, but maybe the stance is not quite as much as it used to, usually is. Trikonasana, you need a little bit more of a narrower base, okay, because you're not bending your knee. So I want you to breathe in and stretch, really stretch. Stretch as far as you can into the distance, like you literally are three-dimensional, so occupy it. So don't just think about the front, think about the back and the sides. Breathe in here, breathe out, and come down. I'm sure by now most of you are in this position, okay? So breathe in, you can look down for a moment, and breathe out, look up. Pull the belly back. Now breathe in, bring the arm over. Breathe out, look down. This is for the neck work I was telling you. Breathe in, look up. Look up at the top arm. Breathe out. Now you can see if you can look for the palm if you like. I'm going to try that. Need a bit more balance. Breathe in, come up. Breathe out, look down. Now one more time. Keep the feet pushing in. Use your strength. This is your strength, okay? Breathing in, look up. Breathing out, come over, and use this one too. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. One more breath. Down with the arm, and up you come. Okay, so a bit stronger. Shake it out. Shake it out, take a drink. Notice the energy in your stomach. Mine is firing up from my tummy. My legs are feeling strong, but it's my tummy that I feel the energy churning. Your fire. Let me go the other side. Okay, left foot out, right foot behind. Good. Open it up. I'll get a bit more central for you. So open it up, breathe in here, and breathe out. So you're leaning. Don't sort of stick the hip up. Just lean and see where that takes you. But keep the right hip back. Don't push it forward. Keep it back. Down you come with the left arm. Open up the side, or if your arm is okay, if you know you're okay, that's fine. Depends where you want to put your bottom arm, on your shin, on the floor. Breathe here, now look down. Just find your nice stability. Breathe in, look up. Breathe out, look down. Pull the belly in. Breathe in, look up. Breathe out, arm across. You can look at the arm. Breathe in, come up. Look up. Breathe out. Look down. Keep the feet pressed. Come on, keep working. Breathe in. Breathe out. Stretch it. Stretch, stretch. Breathe in.
and look down. This time we bring both arms, so breathe in, look up. Breathe out, come across, then across, stretch, 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 drop it, breathe in, and come up. Good. Hope you're feeling alright. We're just going to do Parsvottanasana, the pyramid, and then we will do some balances. Okay, so I want a drink, so please excuse me while I run my tap. Good. So just bring the right foot forward, left foot back. Right foot forward, back. And again, I would say the same amount of space as with Trikonasana, but for Parsvottanasana we need to have the hips facing forward, so make sure they are. Breathe in here, breathe out. You're coming forward. Now come about halfway, Then as you breathe in, come up, and then come down. So we're sort of lengthening a bit more before we come down. Keep a nice, long spine. Breathe in here, look forward, breathe out, come closer. Maybe you can hold the back of the leg, maybe you can hold the back of the back leg. Maybe you want to bring your hands on your back. Breathe in here. Breathe out. Just dropping down into it. Breathe in, look forward, forward, lengthen, then you come up. Okay, so the other side. Shake out the legs. Shake up the legs, and then the opposite foot, whichever one you did first, that comes back, and making sure the hips are forward. Breathe in here, breathe out, lengthen forward. So you're coming forward, you're definitely coming forward. Then I want you to stop, maybe about halfway. Breathe in and look forward and lengthen more. So you're really lengthening the whole spine. Then you come down. Come to wherever you can. You can drop your head. Breathe in, look forward. Breathe out. Get that tummy out of the way so you can come further down. Press the feet. Breathe in. Maybe you want to bring the hands behind you, or you can hold elbows. And when you're breathing out, again, you really pull the tummy back. Last time here, breathe in, lengthen, lengthen first, head forward. Breathe out, pull tummy back, and breathe in and come up. Come all the way up with a nice straight back. My cramp was just getting to me, so I had to move quick. So we're going to do some balances. If you feel unsure about balancing, you will get stronger in them. They're always a challenge, and some days we can balance better than others. It's perfectly fine to take your chair, and you might even just touch it. You may not touch it, but you know it's there, and I'd rather you had that, because I'm not in the room with you either. I'd rather you had that or a wall next to you and feel safe than not have it and wobble and fall, okay? But balancing will come in time anyway. So standing onto your left foot, bring your right knee in. And that's all we're doing at the moment. Standing with a nice straight back. If you can bring the belly back each time, you will be more robust. Now you can, if you want to, take the foot and put it on the inside of your thigh and press into that. What I do see a lot is people press into it and the hip goes out, so try not to do that.
Trikonasana. You can have like a palm tree. You know, you can bring your hands together, keep breathing. Or you can bring the foot in front, yeah, like this. I find mine doesn't stay up for very long. Look, it falls down after a while. Yeah. Keep breathing. You can let it come down. Just notice what the balance does for your mind. And it strengthens the body, but what does it do for your mind? It just, suddenly I was sweating, I was working hard, and suddenly just one balance. My heart rate feels normal, I feel quite calm, don't feel so much hot and sweaty, okay? So the other foot pressing into the right. Now let's just stand with the knee in the air first. This is always a good place to start. Look at a spot on the floor somewhere ahead of you. And as you breathe out, bring the knee higher. That can give you confidence. And then when you're ready, you can bring the foot either to the inside, or maybe you want to bring it up like this. It's up to you. Flex the foot if this is what you're doing. Flex the foot, knees out. Keep breathing. Keeping the belly back. And bring the knee in again. And shake the legs out a little bit. And again, you can, just swing the legs. Now we're going to try warrior 3, okay? So again, you can have a chair or you can do it of your own volition. And as we're not doing it in a vinyasa, it's a little bit easier because we can do it from a standing pose as opposed to coming up from the floor and coming onto the leg. So you can just stand onto the left leg and start to transfer the weight. Now this chair is in my way actually. My plant is probably oh, I changed things and then maybe they're not such a good idea. So coming up with the right leg, you're standing on the left, maybe your hands are in Namaskar. You could always bring them behind. So try and push through the leg, keep high. When you're ready, sorry my cramp, when you're ready come down if you haven't already. If you are doing it on a chair, it's quite nice, it's fine. I just didn't need much room for myself. To do this can help. You get your balance and then you let go when you feel you're ready. So I'm going to move that for a minute. So then the other side, and shake out your legs in between. I just think they have an amazing effect on the nervous system. So stepping into your right leg, you can bend up the left knee and slowly bring the weight back. And see if you can point through the foot. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. You can bring the arms back if you like. You can keep them there. Bring them forward. And come back out. Shake it out. Okay, so why don't we try dancer's pose? Yes? Naracha Asana, yeah? It's Shiva's posture. So you stand, we'll just do the beginning of it, maybe it won't go anywhere, maybe it will. We'll stand on the left foot. We'll just see if we can hold on to the right and leave it there for a minute. And then maybe we can lift the knee. Doesn't have to be too high, you're just starting out. And you might be able to get the knee higher and open it right out. We practice it on the floor sometimes, yeah? It can be a really nice posture. And try the other side. So you could try it with a belt actually, that can, to lift the leg up, that can be nice. I haven't got one handy, but I do that sometimes. Because my knees won't go up that far sometimes on their own. So just stand on your right foot, just calming the system down first. Breathing in here, and see if you can come forward. Keep pressing into the floor, keep pressing, and come down when you're ready. Okay, try it again, try it a couple of times. Don't be put off.